ahoy there. Let me just adjust this microphone. I am Tiny Pirate. Welcome back to Space Exploration. Right, so since we last were playing, a few things have happened. First of all, the space grid got just a wee bit bigger. We'll come to that. I've also done a little bit of work. Are you happy yet? What is going on this planet? We have some weird shortages going on. It's very unlike this place normally. So let's send this up. So on the planet, we've done a few things. First of all, I've had to increase the amount of power out there quite a lot. I'll be real quick with all the beeping. I've increased the material pack production. I now have... okay, it's finally stopped. I now have... so there's another rocket launching. And I have some other stuff going on as well, which I'm pretty pleased with. What I noticed was I was spending a lot of time fiddling... oh my god. I'm spending a lot of time fiddling around with the... this is really kind of bad, actually. I've got to figure out what's going on with production. I spend a lot of time fiddling around moving pods and ammunition and rocket artillery shells out to the colonies. So instead I built a pod for every item. And now, for example... no, not there. Ugh, come back. Now on rows, we have ammunition for the space lasers, the anti-meteor stuff. We have rocket pods, and I've put them all into boxes. There were a few spare that control the limit, control and limit the amount of numbers going in. I've also put down here artillery on just basically all over the show, because if we come over to the borders here, there were quite a few alien little biters getting quite close, and so I wanted to kind of defend the area, keep them back from the walls, stop them attacking quite so often. In general, this has been working actually really well, I would say. Occasionally you'll get a little bit of wall damage, or maybe a turret gets a little bit shot up by a spitter. But in general, these guys are not surviving long enough. As soon as they appear in range, artillery shells just eat them up. So as you can see on the map view, this outer red range here is the range for artillery. I think I've upgraded it a couple of times using research, but it's definitely enough to keep them from straying too close, which is handy. And on all the planets now, actually I'll show you another good example. Calipo. If you remember, this is the snow planet with all the cryonite and what have you. Why do you still have... strange. Maybe 76,000, eh? Yeah, weird. I don't know why that was so high. So on Calipo, we have a lot of nuclear fuel. Why are you just waiting there? Okay, fine. On Calipo, we have a lot of nuclear fuel requirements, and that was causing pain because I'd forget to send the fuel. So now on Calipo, we have nuclear fuel, we have ammunition, there's the pods as well for return vehicles, and fuel. Here's a nuclear fuel depositing loop. And for spent fuel, we will eventually send it home for reprocessing when we get enough. So all of that across all the planets is quite nice. I had a look at the tech tree as well. And one thing I'm basically quite interested in getting is somewhere in here things like, well, I do want worker speed eventually, but this. I want to get to the holmium accumulators, because that means we can pretty much throw away, I think, our nuclear power. I need to get that next material science pack, so I've decided to, and also the next thing as well, instead of capacity bonuses, speed module might be quite nice. These other things might be handy for all I know. We also have unlocked the Spidertron, so where are you? Yeah, we've unlocked increased some artillery stuff. We've unlocked Spidertrons in here somewhere. I don't really know what to do with the Spidertron. I haven't got any good ideas yet. But this thing here, 10 times the amount of power storage over the last one. So, you know, if we would upgrade all of our storage to that, we'd be in a really good place. It'd be fantastic. So plan right now is to go through and do more work. Why hasn't this got, it hasn't got any tags on it, to do more work on our science. And I really want to get where are we, green barrels, and you guys make green cubes. Yeah, and what the heck you make? This squiggly chips. So I want to get more material science done, and you've got the flaming chips. So I want to get more material, more science done, and one thing I've noticed is we seem to be coalescing around the idea of around 10-ish science per second. Well, 14 for that one. I'm pretty sure actually we hit about 14 on this one too. 9, yeah, not so great. But we're also running into some real bottlenecks. The big bottleneck we actually have is producing biological material. For now we're producing none for whatever reason. The other big bottleneck we have is producing enough of this pink goop, and I've basically figured out that some of these things that don't stack very much are really inefficient to run by train. Oh, we're just completely backed up on science. Oh, fair enough. So, for example, here... Oh, no, not this one. Where are you? Maybe it is this goop. So the goop stacks in 5, and the pink stuff stacks in... I had to double the trains. Again, it stacks in 5. So one train just gets absorbed almost instantly. Oh, I forgot one more thing to mention on the ground. So... over here, I've started a whole reprocessing stack for uranium. This is good timing. I find this quite entertaining to watch. Like, we've got so much reprocessing here. Watch, the ore just vanishes. It's like it gets just sucked right in and it's gone. Just ended into the system. All of this glowing. I'll move the mouse away. I think it's quite pretty. And reprocessed and then spat out the other side. And so I've separated the tracks there for the different kinds of ores coming out. I just decided it was going to be cleaner that way and less likely to back up in some weird way. And as you can see, by the time these ones have started, these ones here are pretty much all finished. They just ate that entire stack, which is pretty funny. There you go. Fades out and the green progresses along. So this all comes out here, and then we have a whole Kovarex enrichment cycle. This is a little bit of a weird build. I mean, I will admit, it's not a perfect circuit or anything. It's just uranium comes in, it gets spat into this machine, uranium comes in the top, uranium comes out the bottom, and when it returns, any excess over about 5,000 gets shoved out to the whatever this is. This box is here. This works really well, except we're actually, it looks like, yeah, we're basically barely able to ship enough uranium back out again. I don't really know what to do about that. And I actually don't know why you're running. If it's less than 2,000, but there's 51,000 in there, so are you even connected to anything? Don't tell me you're not even... No, that seems... No, they're not actually connected to the box. No wonder it's absolutely stocking up. Finally. Okay, finally these guys have a chance now of emptying this box. So, that was weird. Never mind. Disable my control behavior. Good. So, we're still producing just a ton of uranium. You can see the uranium coming in and then the uranium being spat out. So, that's working really well. In addition to that, we are now making uranium fuel. So most of the trains on the planet are now fed by uranium fuel. And finally, we are creating nuclear fuel here to send off-world. So that's a lot of nice automation. Eventually, I'll tear down that other nuclear site. So I'm pretty pleased with that because that's just efficient. Here, are you all ready to go? Yeah, you're all happy? Good. This is a newly built area. Oh no, you're not happy. Oh, all the ones that are green aren't yet happy. Be happy. Be excited to be on the network. enjoy your time in space trains. Yep, they're all good. So one of the first things I did was start messing with materials science. I can see there's going to be bottlenecks. I'm not going to get through all of them straight away. So one of the first things I noticed was because material packs, again, they are stacks of 10 and they get eaten so fast. I've had to put in 3 stations to keep up with the 6 rows here of production. Without that, things just back up horribly. Why are you going round and round? Is it because you're full? Must be. Yeah, it looks just weird, doesn't it? So I've had to do a little bit of work on scrap recycling because it looks like we're just going to have so much contaminated scrap. If I pop down here, you can see I chucked in like a second row. Why are you not processing anything? Dirty water is backed up. Oh, that actually probably makes sense. These ones are happy, these ones are happy. No. I need to get the dirty water. Where do I need to get the dirty water? Oh no, here, that's fine. There we go. That might help. Yeah, so we're consuming, or we're producing just an absolute ton of contaminated scrap. I had to kind of double the rows here, double this. I've got some kind of buffer, which actually might be doing a good job. I don't know, but the point is, I might just have to copy and paste this entire stack down again, because I just don't think we're going to keep up. There's so much scrap produced out of this material science process. So as you can see, these are all backed up. Well and good. The next stack is this one, which again, another material science, again a lot of scrap, and again I put in 3 stations for materials testing packs. You know, I don't really know what to do about this one to make this prettier. I suspect I might have to do a dedicated contaminated scrap cleaning place, and that'll just act as an extra buffer. I might do that some other time, because we have the other scrap contaminated. Oh really? I don't know. Oh, we've got some water cleaning here as well. Yeah, actually another one would be good, because I'm not going to... Oh god, I probably do need to... I need all 3 types of this. Yeah, I'll probably just copy this entire thing and paste it down again. In fact, why don't I do that basically right now? Like you, all of you, why don't you just also exist down here? There we go. Voila. Job done. If I can get the stations in at least, then I can rename them, which would be handy. Because they're all going to have the same name otherwise, as you can see, and we know that produces weird errors. So we'll get these in, and we'll see what else pops out. But I've started the 3rd material science already. I've got a bunch of piping to do on it, just jamming all the stuff in that we want for it, and all the yeah, that's going to be kind of fun. And I think once we get that up and running, how we do the 2nd material science will be a lot more obvious. So the 2nd material science is, yeah, I'm a bit daunted by what's involved with those, I'll be honest. So for example, we know how to make these 4. We then have to make these 4, which look like not too crazy weird storage. We're going to make storage tanks, a bit weird. That's also not too crazy. That's pretty easy actually. What? Damaged on rows. Oh yeah, that's normal. And this one's going to be weird. Using locomotives, like we're going to make locomotives in space, I imagine. Yeah, oh, multi-cylinder engines and yeah. And then to make the 2nd, so then we got to make the 2nd one, which involves broad material catalogs, which is the other 4 science. Okay. And it involves material insight, which is just material insight, not broad material insight. No, and then a material science pack itself. I don't know why we need these. Oh no, these produce material insight and blank data. 6, so that's 2 to make 6. That's 1 to make 2. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's better. No, what? 1 material produces 2 material insight. 1 material and 1 broad produces 6. Oh, okay, so... yeah, okay, that is kind of better, I think. So that stuff is going to do my head in quite badly. So we get to just leave this to build, and hopefully that will reduce the strain on the system. I'd be interested to hear any other ideas that may exist out there for how to do like a good scrap cleanup process. Sort of think I'm throttling it a little bit myself by putting the wrong amounts of, like, just, I don't know, just how I'm directing it. It might take reworking at some point. Okay. Yep, I think that works. That's pretty much all of them. That'll hopefully just get built out. So, yeah, provide some relief to that facility. So over here we have the second or third material science. And this one's really does... wow, there's so much of these jolly cables around. Ugh. What do we got here? Why can't I just want to get rid of it? Just pop it in here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, just get rid of it. So this one will produce a solid 14 per second. Oh, that's right. It's... oh no, the numbers... stop sending things. Yeah, okay. Or hopefully it doesn't send another one. It's the stack size I forgot about. So in theory, this big massive blob will produce about 14 odd science per second. I think that's a good number to aim for. But what I have to do is get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things coming in. So the first thing to do is to pull... no, it's the in one. Let's just sort it out very slowly and carefully. So here we have 1 stack coming in from each pile, and that job is to pick up iridium and steel. I think equal amounts. I just got this a bit wrong. And final one down here. So in theory, not hard. But I've created some of these already. I sort of, if I put it over here, yeah, we'll just move this. Now the challenge is, can I also fit in the iridium, because I'm going to have a bit of a buffer on the iridium. It's going to be a bit weird. So kind of not looking forward to that part. 6. But eventually, if you just sort of work at it, you can get everything plumbed in. I find it just might take a bit of fiddling. So I'm hoping we can get to enough science to make this really worthwhile. Because it's a lot of material science would be required. Alright, so you see that's how we do one side. This one's going to be a little bit of a pain in the bum, to be honest. I'm tempted to do something like this. I need to make sure I space it out by about 3. Sort of thinking it's going to work. I think it will. This. Okay, cool. So the way this one will work is to... Will that work? It actually will work just fine. Because it will balance, so that's fine. And I can even do a little cheeky like that, just to increase the throughput. If I put one there, that'd help. And honestly, a lot of it's going to get reused. So one of the things I have here is the byproduct of this process is spare iridium. So iridium gets spat out, and then I've got a little and it only gets spat out one at a time. And then I've got a little grabber here just to pull it straight back into the. Actually, that probably makes not much sense. We'll see. Actually, only 25% of the time comes out, so it's not going to come out quick. I'm hoping that this green arm can reload the system, because I think that would be good, basically, really simply. Now, can I get across this? Can. Good. Now, can I just copy that? Yes, I can. Okay, good. And, well, oh, yeah. I had to run down here and pick up all of this spare steel. Come on. Fill up inventory. So yeah, I think we'll get all this wired in. We've got 2 resources coming in from this side, 2 resources coming from the other side, and actually we've got 3 different material stations, each to fill only 2 things at once. And I'm hoping that we can keep up, because there's a lot of this is a lot of cabling, more than I would normally like to do for any particular build. But I was quite keen to try and hit 15 odd production per stack. I do think I'll have to go and do more of the green science one to get that up to about 14, 15. And that's fine. I can do another little special one for that one day, perhaps. And somehow I've still got to fit whatever this lot is down here in. I'll probably have to... No. That's too close. But I need the gaps. I will worry about this later. Yeah, this is going to be contaminated, the scrap, and I can probably just run the merger up this way. That might make the most sense. That'll work. That looks quite tidy. It's all very pale on one side. So it should be pretty happy about that. What are the fluids it needs? Oh, it needs... That's right, it needs the lubricant, which I've put... Never saw, but... Yeah, that's fine. Why? Now this... Okay. Actually, where is the lubricant? We have not brought it in. Liquid's in. It was lubricant? Yes, it was. Okay. I should update the template to make this just this one further square away. That would be handy, because I keep doing this. Liquid's in. And pop this one away. Get rid of that. Okay, material testing packs. We know it's busy up there. That's fine. So, give me a bunch of lubricant. Hey there, Whiskers. Awesome to catch you again. Okay, that's going to come in here. So there's a lubricant. Maybe we'll just do it like this. Yeah, something like that. There are a lot of, I think, resource bottlenecks that we're not really addressing right now, which is sad. So we know that that's going to work. I will probably put the liquid out this end, so this can be the liquid out for this can be the liquid out for the dirty water that we're going to produce. Yeah, and for now I'll just pipe it so that I know it works, kind of thing. And then later on we'll worry about getting it properly, sorted. Pipes, bang, bang. Oh, that's just silly tiny pirate. Come on. Yeah. Alright, so that's how it will work in theory. The next thing to be brought... okay, we can trim that. And the next thing to be brought in is material testing packs and data. So the data card's really easy. Don't seem to burn through those as fast as material testing packs. We are, however, consuming a lot because we haven't got to the output end yet. So basically at the end of this whole process of producing all the science, as you know, we will end up returning some of these data cards back to the network, but we don't do any of that right now. And down here we want the first of our materials testing pack deliveries to come in, which by the sound of the complaining I'm hearing from the game will take some time because we're backlogged to some degree. So this station here is just going to deliver to the top two. Oh yeah, I know, okay, shush. And that's a very simple out balancer like this. 1, 2, done. And this one up here will deliver to all 6, which can I fit in 4 to 6? I think I can. So I want to stretch this out a bit first. How do I want to do this? Probably like this. Come here. And then how are we going to do it? Like that, maybe? Yeah, I think that'll work. Even though I have 2 different hole locations for landing material testing, we still, I think, are going to struggle to keep up with demands right now. I've got 2 sites building it on the planet, but clearly something is going on with parts or something's not being delivered. I'm kind of unsure what, but anyway, we'll find out eventually. But for now, if at least get this built, then we can say we've done this part correct. Oh no, here we go. Materials are in. Okay, that's cleaned. Hello, Alex. Time zones are fun. Yeah, I know. Aren't they? Aren't they? The stuff of excitement. Yeah, do catch up later. Drop us a comment. Let me know how you're doing or what you thought. Alright, so these two are just going to feed this belt up here. Which I'll probably... Yeah, I can do that here. Probably like this. Oh, whoops. Does that go across? Oh, it does. We just didn't have the reach. That's like that. And yeah, that's going to be nice and easy. So you can see how this is going to work. And you see how quickly they drain? That's the other thing. That's been the second shipment already. That's why we have to have 3 stations per thing just to make this work. Otherwise we just drain so fast. Alright. These two here. I should really lay out the stuff before I build, but there's something quite nice about seeing it all flow and also being confident in your maths, so to speak. That one goes to there, and it also, I think, helps me just seeing visually where everything's going to be. I can be certain that the right cable is going to get plugged into the right thing because I see them physically laid out. I see the colours fill the belt. Alright. Are you piped in already? Okay, you're correct now. Oh, I need to do this. Material testing. Whoa, what a save. It's getting quite a big file. Alright, that's good. This is coming in. And so this is kind of the easy part. I think the outputs that are coming soon are going to be really difficult. Especially the looping iridium. I've got to try and fit that in, which will be a pain. Alternately, I don't bother fitting it in at all, and I just let it back up. But then it won't prioritize from the backed up line, I think. There's probably a way of really artfully constructing the belts so that your input belt always gets fed by your... I should have done that. I should have had an input belt always being fed by the output belt. I reckon, though, it's hard to prioritize that, and you will end up with backlogs of stuff. You'll end up with you'll end up with stuff backing up. That's not happy yet. What did you for? I don't know what you're for. Why did I even put you in there? Maybe I was going to put data cards on you? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we are pretty happy. We don't need you after all. Okay, well that's fine. Maybe I'll leave you there. Maybe there's some weird thing that we have to get rid of. So one of the weird things we have to get rid of is the science. And the science needs to... Yeah, okay, yeah. So one of these is science and one of these is other stuff. So first of all, you can get rid of this just to help me visually know what I have to deal with. Get rid of all of that. So this is going to be scrap, which, considering it's coming out the top, maybe we want to... What kind of... It's just normal scrap, isn't it? There's going to be so much of it, I think. 6 scrap. Oh yeah, there's so much of it. How much scrap are all of you making per second? 14 per second. That's almost a half belt. Well, that's good news because I can merge belts of scrap. Just do something like yes, but we will. Alright, so get rid of those 2 for now. Where are we going with that? One's fine like that. Can we... not... No, not really. Not sure yet. I think I'm just going to leave those for now. Okay, so that's where the scrap's going to go. The data cards... Oh, the iridium. Oh, man, the data cards. Maybe I should have piped some of these out the other direction. Actually, you know what? I think scrap can go out the other direction. Yeah, we'll put scrap out the other side. It's getting too much on the side. Yeah. I mean, I'm keen on merging these belts a little, just to keep them a little smaller. I think we only need 3 actual output belts for this job. Like that. Yeah, there's a bit more room on this side, or there will be at least. Yeah, this way. So much belt. I'm sure there are ways to do this cleaner. But I haven't thought of them. So this is what we're doing. Click. Alright, cool. So now we've only got 2 things on this side to deal with. What I reckon is we turn that one there. Just merge those 2. And kind of do that. And this one can... Nope. Just do that, and can we... I want to do it on the other side. I don't know, but this one goes all the way through. Something like that. Oh, okay, we will need to tear this out. No. Okay, let's see if we can fit this in, because that's the other one. Loading left. Yes. Oh, actually, weirdly that works. Funny. So, we got 4 here. That's probably plenty. Let's put in a short balancer. Whoops. It's a bit of a problem, this one, isn't it? Okay. Bit weird. Okay, that will do the trick. Why are we not seeing the cards being made? I bet you because there's no rockets come up. Actually, let's just use our special view. Card production is ceased. It's ceased because there's what? No, that's backed up. What are we missing? Copper, and all of that will be because we're short on stuff. Really? Cargo rocket sections. Kind of need to make you a priority, actually. You need to be priority 2. Request priority 2, so much feeds off you. But at least you are about to get a shipment, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, weird. Okay, so that will be fixed shortly, but for now, where are we? For now we can just carry on piping, cabling. Alright, so that is most of everything done. We need to sort out the output. Iridium and the output inner stuff. So this is going to be a bit funky. Short balancer like this. No. Yeah. So we've now got to jam. No, it's a 6-way. Get rid of that. 6 to 4. Can I flip that safely? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Depends on if it's side loading into. I think it's fine. Except I don't need it to be quite so. Whoops. Just make doubly sure. No. So sometimes you'll see belts come into the side of a underground, and there's actually a little notch, and it'll take half a belt. And some people use that for balancing, which if I was to flip this in a weird way, would cause the balancing to break. So some of these can just come up this way, which I think I will do with this one. So the first one. I could probably try and merge them and all of that, but I'm often reluctant to do that because it can cause issues. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? It's the middle one. Like sometimes the merging won't be clean, or one of them will get overloaded and the other one won't. It's better just... No, oh no. That's a pain when it does that. Gotta remember to watch for that. Okay, are we happy? Alright. Yeah, so let's not do that again. Yeah, this is going to work. I think this is going to work okay. I think it'll work at its rated speed as well. if we can get all the materials in. Cool, I can see coppers on the way, probably to us at this station. No, has to go around. Okay, no, just messing it all up. This is a high concentration sort of moment, I think you'll agree. I'm being a lot less chatty, and I sort of apologise for that, because that's kind of the fun of a Let's Play, right? But I do feel like this is taxing my brain. I've got to think a couple of steps ahead all the way through, just to make sure that... oh, that's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Was it... Yeah, I got to think... Yeah, I've got to think a couple of steps ahead all the way through, because otherwise what'll happen is I'll horribly lock myself into a corner and I'll have to recable everything, which, having done that before, I can tell you is a painful experience. And as much as possible, I'm keen to see this be like a sustainable design that we can just copy and paste down when we want to double our science production. Someone commented the other day in chat that they were watching a Twitch streamer who had like 15,000 hours in a single save, and they were on something like trying to get to 1,000 science per minute in space exploration, which is just mind-boggling. If we were to go like click click, then I could bring this up more easily. Alternately, we can go there's not gonna, just sort of thinking, I kind of want to merge these together. I mean, I could. The thing is, I could try and prioritize them back into the belt. Every time I've done that in the past, it's caused horrible drama. Like, the game just hates me when I do that. So I don't feel like trying. It seems to not always prioritize appropriately, and then everything just goes horribly wrong. Like, you'll just end up with everything gridlocked. I think some of you, if you've watched some of the old ones, you'll have seen me struggling with that on one of the planet builds I was trying to be clever with, and yeah, it was on Fornax. I think I was trying to be clever, and in the end I just decided not to do that. I had to use logic to control things at the belt level, which was nuts. Where did that one go wrong? No. What? Oh god. Okay. Let's try that again. No, actually, I'm not even sure I am. What? I'm so confused. What? No, that's not right either. Like that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What have we got? No station material testing packs. Well, yeah, we can't know that. So that's 3 lots of those, which I should be able to feed into here. Something like this. It's a bit bloomin' dirty. Alright, I think that'll be okay. Damaged on rows. Now this construction. Now this orbit. Alright, so we have to do over here I've got the little factory set up. So we know we need to do more decontamination, and I've got a large box now, so that helps with the orders. Okay, now this should almost in theory work pretty much straight away. And look, I think, oh, actually, oh, that's nice and clean. I like that, not too convoluted on the pipes. So that's all fine there. Fine. Oh, we don't need this. Let's sort this out a little bit. We're so close. We just need that material testing. And on this side, we need to get rid of the dirty water, which... I could sort of do it this way. Yeah, I think that'll work. Just go like this, out. It's not the perfectest, but I think it will do the job. Alright, so that should, actually let's just fly up to here. Alright, where's my copper? So yeah, the material testing packs are coming through at a pretty good pace. And with 2 rockets landing, it keeps it reasonably topped up. So I'm okay with that, but we are clearly suffering on the planet from... Here we go, finally more parts. Why are you not... Where are you even getting your... What? Why are you not working? Okay. No. Okay, so this being broken is an issue. the first time round. Well, that's just really weird. How did we end up in this situation? I think, it must have been something to do with like the lack of parts caused this thing to expire at a certain time, or however I've set up this loop. And so then it just died. Here we go. Don't. Oh, you stupid thing. Okay. Okay, well that will eventually work. Can you just take out the other things? Okay, fine. That should have been a... That's just so slow. Why is that even so slow? Okay. And you guys shouldn't be working yet. Oh no, you should be, I think. Equals... Oh yeah, okay, so the next rocket's off. These guys are waiting. Okay, so... What a waste of time that was. At least we should see some copper now. I can't imagine there's that many places that want it, except for where we are. Don't think anywhere else does. So this should all work. This should all be happy. Output's going to go there. That's all good. This is all fine. Outputs, so dirty output's going to go there. Okay. We just need the copper to come in. Which... Oh, finally we're seeing. So I actually had to double up the belts here because this, I just expanded it a little and it uses up to 60 copper a second. So it does get fed from 2 belts now to make that work. And have we made any of the things that I want? Why not? Oh, is it all stuck on the planet still? I know that we do have a bunch coming up, so let's just send them up. Send up those electric motors. Oh, good. Now we finally are making stuff over here. Let's see if I can put a priority on this before it loads up too much, because I do want to see it actually work. And then we shall be in a better place. Priority... Quick. No, request priority 2. Alright, let's hope that works. Because I want to see this all go, like... Everything else is there. Just going to make sure we don't need to tidy up any extra little weird belt issues. No, I don't think so. I think those are all looking tidy. Yeah, that's a good stack. I like that. I mean, I think that looks quite tidy. Are we there yet? I kind of want to double this, but it's difficult to do so. Like, we have a pretty full throughput here. Basically producing one entire blue belt. And this is basically what consumes a whole blue belt. As you can see, so just slightly more, I think. But, I would have to, I think I would just about have to double this because, you know, otherwise, is it production's keeping up. So in theory I could just take these outputs and run a whole nother stack. I'm not sure that would work. Kind of tempted to just copy and paste this into here and do this something like... Of course, it's just not quite far enough. But if I jammed it there, could take a second feed out, and I reckon that would probably work. And then I could move this up. That might be... I could move that up and over. That actually might be something worth doing. Would I be eating through this too much? I don't think so. How much red chips does this consume? Certainly not 40. Oh, actually, 33. I would need to bring in a second belt of... So I'd have to double these belts, essentially. But there's capacity to do that. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be a challenge. 4.1k. Are we at... Oh, actually, they're stacking 50s. Let's make sure we get the right amount. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. It's going to be 30 minus 36,000. There we go. Yeah, we don't want to get that wrong. Otherwise, the mass will all be off, and the wrong amount of stuff will get sent to us, and it'll be tears. So, the next, so that's, I don't know, that's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. That's going to be the third science. We're getting quicker and quicker at doing these, which leaves the fourth science down here. And now that one is... Oh, right. Who wants a bunch of this stuff? Come on, you all do. I know you do. And who wants a... No. Who wants a bunch of that? Let's get this out of the inventory. So the next science off the rank is compressive strength. So we need more mechanical facilities. Oh, look at all the scrap it makes. Crazy amounts. There's going to have to be another dedicated scrap facility. It's actually very similar to the one we've got. So I could actually copy and paste. Yeah, I can copy and paste this entire build and just change the requests. And that should work. Which is blimmin' good news if you ask me. But what we will need is a bunch more. Where is my... Oh, what are you doing? Are there not enough train stops for you? I think there aren't. We'll get rid of you. There's not enough train stops for you. So, one scrap merchant, 2 scrap merchants, and not quite finished. What are you missing down here? Oh, those. Really? Well, we can do one of them for you. Actually, no, we can't. We'll just use a buffer chest. That's fine. What are you all... Don't get it. What are you all missing? Oh, this stuff? Yes, there's... Should be working. Is there not enough fluid around? And down here we need 2... Okay, 2 more of these. Do I have them on me? It'd be nice if I did, but I don't. Okay, well, we can go sort that one out too. Recycling facility. Okay, how? It's the only downside to this large chest is doing this. Yeah, give us a recycling. Okay, and where are all my fluids? That's a bit concerning. Yeah, look, so those fluids are fine. Hey, it's all there. It's on the right network, it's good. Okay, that stuff's all fine. Alright, let's go take another close study. So, Okay, provided chest, that's fine. Okay, incoming. Incoming fluids. Give it a different name and try requesting again. What are you? You are outbound. Oh. Ah. Huh? Okay. You're okay. Dirty water, dirty water. Okay. Okay, so you guys. So you need to clean water, which comes in. Must come in here. No. No, okay, so where does it do it? Where does it do that up here? You what? Why are you an outbound? I'm so confused. You provide... Oh, because you clean... we need to seed some water in here first, don't we? Yeah, that's actually a bit of an oversight on my behalf. The whole... Okay, we're going to have to prioritize some dirty water. Because we don't have... no, that's a provide. Because we don't have any dirty cosmic water, we don't have any clean cosmic water, and we're using the clean cosmic water to clean stuff. So until we get some dirty cosmic water in there, which will head into these for cleaning, we won't be able to produce any clean cosmic water. And until we do that, we actually might as well get rid of that. That's a pain. I haven't thought that one through as cleanly as I could have. I'm tempted just to tear this all down offline, because it's going to be annoying otherwise. Are we seeing something being made yet? Oh, for the love of God. Now, what are you doing here? 190 were left? Fine. Why have we not seen this? Ah, here we go. Okay, so stuff is on its way. Finally. Well, at least we're also going to produce some dirty cosmic water, or whatever it is that's going to come out. Okay, I will now turn the priority back to normal, or we will cause drama. Okay, here we go. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Smack, smack, smack. Testing all this. Testing these material packs. Here's the data results coming out. And off it goes. Just the old glasses. Oh. Do we end up with weird scrap backup issues? Not so far. There seems to be enough room to exit the scrap. Oh, better connect the pipes up. Yep, slowly fill up those. Good. Phew, okay. Oh, pardon me. So, alright, that's all working. And the fourth science pack is even easier to do now, because we just copy and paste and change some of the variables ever so slightly. Alright, out comes the returning stuff. Oh, no, better make sure this works. The returning stuff is not particularly busy. And this box is not particularly full. Alright, so that I think is now virtuous and happy. Science is flowing. Just checking the green dots. I see, well, where's a yellow dot there? Why are you unhappy? Oh, because you can't output enough science. Oh, fair enough. Why can't you output... Oh, okay. We can't go far enough. There we go. There, that's fine. So, are there any other issues? I see green lights everywhere. Green, green, green. I see green. I see yellow. What is wrong with you, young man? you're struggling to get enough iridium through? Doesn't make any sense. No, you're happy now. Okay, well, I'm pleased that you're feeling better. Why can't you output scrap? Oh, scrap mines are full. Yeah, that's fine. I do agree. Are we seeing an overwhelming pile of scrap here? Kind of are. So I'm going to have to double lane them, which I can do. And I will do that around about the middle here by taking this to here. No, that's not right. No, oh no, no, no. Okay, alright, we picked all that area up. Error. Alright, so that's fine. We actually need to go slightly in, don't we? And then come out. We'll just do that here. No, that doesn't help. We're all loading on the... what am I doing? I am being silly. We are all loading on the wrong side. I was correct the first time. Alright. Okay. Think more slowly, tiny part. That goes to here. No. Okay, that goes like that. Take that out. We're halfway down. We fill this gap. Yeah. There we go. The only one that's actually on the right is because this one at the end is on the right. So I don't mind doing it this way. That's going to be fine. Yeah. I still think that we may end up dealing with way more scrap than we even know what to do with. Yeah, like we essentially, because we're shipping so many material packs up into orbit, we are kind of at a massive net surplus of all the different things that we could ever want, of the steel, of all of the other bits and bobs. That'll do. Why are you red now? Oh, data cards. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's actually really good. I'm okay with all of that. Now, we need to check... What is the difference between these sciences? If I press this button... So between this one and this one, it's steel versus concrete. Everything else is the same. In fact, exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is be very cheeky. I'm going to disconnect this here. Go to map view, create a blueprint. I'll put it down there. And essentially just copy and paste this without the train stop names, with everything else. Tiles, or why not, do the whole 9 yards, and we'll plonk it right here. And now I will connect this one back up, and we'll go modify the other one to concrete before we correct it. So that is really easily, that's a really easy, I'm pleased by that. It feels like I've been given a free one by the designers, which is nice. They've given us a nice free one, but the demand that we now have on material packs in particular is just extreme. Bang. You happy? Yes, you're happy. Alright, so what we'll want to do here is change this to concrete, which means I need to deliver concrete to this planet. Or this orbit to be precise, minus 76,000. Get that cabled in. I'll have to do these as well. and then we have to go around and change all the recipes once they're in. But that's pretty easy. And actually, is that all there? Yeah. Are they the same construction time? 10 seconds versus... Oh, 10 seconds on those. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. That's surprising to me. Oh, but... Actually, is it? Seems... Really? Is that? Because we seem to be producing no greatly more. That says 14 signs per whatever. These ones are meant to be 30 seconds. It's producing 14. I suspect numbers are wrong, to be frank. Whoops, I think I missed a row. So those are about 14 as well. Yeah, 14.4. Yeah, there must be something funny in the numbers. But I mean, you know, that's not such a bad problem, is it? Alright, so we do need to set up the landing rocket with the stuff we want in it. With the concrete, which I will probably do about here. Loading left. And what I have pre-made is an unloader, which I will put... Do I want to put it close? Might be nice. That way I can... yeah, that way I can fit something down here if for some bizarre reason I wanted to do that. Okay, cool. We can do this. No, I can't even do that one myself. Weird. Right, we're just going to have to wait. Wait for the drones to build it. Do we have any weird issues on the planet? Can't tell. Apparently it wants to send more stuff up, so we'll let it do that. Get rid of... I've been requesting a lot of drones because it seems like logistics drones in particular in space, they just get destroyed by the planet, by the atmosphere or the lack of atmosphere. It causes real issues. This is gonna bug me. I'm gonna let it do its thing, and then I'm gonna double it, but I'm gonna double it probably off here. These are fine. Do we have production of scrap stuff yet? One's working, and this one is still not, because it needs that seed. It needs the dirty liquid to come in, which we don't have. But in theory we will have it soon, because we do have the production of dirty water here. Not so much here, but the one above. How much is being made so far? Oh, okay, like absolutely tiny amounts. Fine. Why have we all... oh, we've stopped due to lack of data cards. Okay, I'm going to push that again. Let's... priority request 23. There we go. No station. Okay. Scrap is fine. Uranium's fine. The batteries is confusing to me. We have increased battery production on the planet just with modules, but we seem to still be really struggling to keep up. Now what comes after? That's a lot of material testing packs. At least there's not that much. What am I saying? There's still a bunch of them. Heavy girders, I'm pretty sure we do have a launch site for them. I would have to go hunt for it, but I'm pretty confident that we'll have that on the network. It's like yet another thing we can just bring in down here somewhere. Probably here. Thinking. And then the good old this guy. Have we got one? Oh, we still haven't. Alright, what we definitely want in space is at least Where are you? At least 5 landing pads at any one time. Okay, cool. There are none in space. That would explain a few things. Just send this rocket up. Okay. Shells, pods. Pods is nearly full. Ammo is nearly full. Awesome. Okay, so that's going to bring stuff up, which is good. What did we want this one for even? Concrete. What? Am I short as well? Okay. Game, you need to hurry up. The recycling's bugging me. I think I'm going to have to separate out the fluid recycling. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should separate fluid recycling, contaminated scrap recycling, and normal scrap recycling. That way, if one of them is behind, like we have too much contaminated scrap, I can duplicate that grid. If the other one has too much normal scrap, I just duplicate that grid. I think you can see where it's going, right? And that should make it a lot easier. So that means I will probably just start like a whole new grid, get them down perfect, and then just nuke these ones because they're not really doing their job. Okay, so it's all cranking again. We've got the data cards coming in, and the science is coming out, so that's good. This is coming along all right. It's one row down, and we want you to be... I want to make sure I get the right one. It's the compressive strength data. Is the next row done? No. Do it one row at a time. So let's go and make sure the concrete can come in. It's very exciting stuff, this, I think you'll agree. Oh, come on. Blimmin' heck game. Actually, what I should probably do is put a Nalvis pad where we build, because there's almost no point in having it up here anymore. If I take it with me like this, it should keep the name. Copy it, paste it down. At least it's a whole bunch less flying, and it can land in our kind of tiny pirate hub area, which is down here, and be way more accessible to the system. So where do we want to put it? Probably on this side of our face, basically. Nalvis Orbit General. Yeah, so that's Nalvis Orbit General. And actually what I would do is... I actually don't have the large chests anymore, which is a bit embarrassing. Where are you exactly? You're there, so you should sit about here. And then the next one can sit just in the wrong spot. That's fine. And one of those should sit about here. I like to put a lot of drone ports around where there's a lot of drones flying, basically, because that's too close. That means all these are in the slightly wrong spot. There we go. Okay, drones, you sort yourselves out, because that way it reduces congestion, and I think it reduces crashes. Although don't quote me on that. It wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't do anything of the sort. Okay, I'm completely out. I think if we were to come back to here and just say, just delete that, all of these, just pick them up as well. Yeah, like that wouldn't be so bad, would it? So now it's all going to come here, which is good. You going to let me have stuff now? Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's go sort out these pads. They should be in situ. Yeah, here they are. They're in situ now. So this one is concrete. Oh, they're all there basically. And on the network. Now, is anything going to land? I don't know. I hope so. And this one is... I know we make them. We do make girders in a little factory. So it's only small. It's going to be hard to find. I remember what it looks like. Ah, here it is. Yeah, so we do actually have... Oh, I should put a little icon on it. We do have a girder factory, which is good news. I knew it'd come in handy one day. What does it send to? Oh, we probably haven't named it yet. Girders. So by not having named it yet, the game won't know to deliver stuff to it. Now that we've named it, we can go and tell the system to send everything up. So we have a receiver, we have filtered inputs, we have power. Do we have power up there? Yes, we do, except for that part. So now let's head back to the surface and say, I want you to... Any landing pad with name girders. You're full. You can launch on cargo full. And off it goes. Hooray. Good. So that's just a job done for the next time, really. Oh, concrete's in. Sort of. There go the girder rockets. Okay. Alright. Almost there with this one. I want to see this one done before the end of the night. That's fine. Those are loading. That should all be loading. Put a box in. Ah, you're not loading because you don't exist yet. And you need to rotate. Okay, cool. Wow, that's the whole thing. That's done. Good. This one down here, I'm just gonna let... What? Oh, stupid. Yeah, that's not helpful. Got the wrong station in. Must be tired. Okay, I'm pretty sure it doesn't dock up either, which is annoying. Loading left. Yeah, so that's... Oh, it kind of works. Alright. Is it going to work now? I think it's clean. Yes. Yes, that's good. Alright, cool. We can just leave that one alone. Cool. Eventually I'll name and label these as well, I think. But for now we have to get this concrete sorted. And then this build is kind of done. Alright, well, the concrete's available. You... let's bump your priority up for now. Unfortunately, we just have so many of these. The data cards are currently buried in the form of stored science, and until we reprocess them later on in the piece back into insights and what have you, we're not going to have a way of getting them back, which is a little bit of a pain. I could have sworn I saw something flashing down here. Nope. So, okay, oh, these datas can now change. Okay, material science. And the nice thing is as well that when we complete massaging all of this scrap, we should also have so much leftover stuff that we can feed it back into the system. But again, right now the systems aren't using all that scrap. Oh heck, can you not please do that? Mechanical. Wow. Okay, well that's probably not a bad idea. We've got a lot of recycling facilities. It's never that crazy an idea just to store up on equipment. Ah, here we go. Nice. We're filling this up. Cool. All the pale stuff on this side, all the shiny stuff on the other. Just waiting for those to come in. Oh, I can help with this. No, we don't have those. That's fine. It's just a matter of time. Let me just double check stations. They're all uniquely named still. I corrected that bug. Yep, Space Depot, that's fine. So now it's just a matter of being patient. 4 material science is done. That's really awesome. And it got done relatively quick. Concrete's coming in. Girders are coming in for what it's worth. How on earth are we going to make... How do we make storage tanks? Storage tanks. Iron and steel. So we are making a lot of iron. Just in our own facilities. That's a weird ingredient. I feel like I can jam like iron and steel copper tank production in over here. But I think I want to fix scrap recycling first, because right now this recycling down at the bottom is just kind of dirty, and some of it could actually go into making steel. Like, we make a lot of iron, well, why don't we also make a bit of steel? I think I have on these like a priority. Yeah, they have a provide priority, which means when we do need iron and copper steel, we will draw from here first. It's just not exactly, it's not producing a lot in the grand scheme of things. I could help it by using vulcanite to make the higher end recipes. See, using vulcanite, you just basically get more out for every block. I'm sort of thinking about it now. I'd have more room around here to clean up scrap. I'd probably bring in like 2 or 3 individual scrap lines, vulcanite in, crunch it, process it, melt it into stuff. Thinking about it, interested in your thoughts as well. Do we need the vulcanite? We do need copper, and we do need copper, glass, and steel, and iron in space. So producing our own up here out of scrap and doing it efficiently, it doesn't seem that crazy an idea when I think about it. And I think the vulcanite will add kind of extra, I guess you could say. I think it's going to add extra to the tally. It'll increase the output quite a lot, and we could do with that. We're not going to. We're a long way away from getting that second scrap line up and running. How are we looking here? Oh, third line is done. Oh, we already had that one tagged in. Okay, these are all in. Where is my... Okay, what are we missing? Material testing packs. Oh, do we already have some signs made? Oh, do I have to put a priority on them? Maybe I do. I want to see the line run. Request priority 2. I want 23, sure. Likewise down here. And over here. Alright. These are all positively backed up. That's still going. We almost certainly need to increase the throughput on the planet of material science, which none of these should be affected by. I think it might just be a production, like a production backlogging issue. Here we go, let's have a look. Alright, well you're fine. Well, why isn't the rocket... Ah, yeah. We are horribly behind. This is a bit nasty. We are horribly behind on making those. Where do we even do that on the planet? I can't believe it. For the first time, I would say we are unable to produce enough rocket parts, because that always seems to be a thing we just produce in such vast quantities. I'm never quite sure. Oh, I make it in some horrible... Here it is. Why are you so horribly convoluted and not working? Oh, you're short on rocket parts. And rocket parts we make... Ah, here. Why are you short? Why are you not... Okay, all of this could do with a great deal of upping in terms of production. Oh, there is a battery shortage, or there was. Yeah, I think what I'm inclined to do is this. Where am I going to put you? What are you even made out of? Batteries, glass, iron, and I think blue and red. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I think I will put you over... Batteries are all the way over there, though. Maybe here for a change? Why not? I'm not going to rename the stations right now, because probably either one of them will take it. I'll worry about that later. And I'll do an upgrade on the modules. Okay, so some materials exist here, but I suspect it's not going to come up in a while. I think we're going to be on quite a backlog for rocket deliveries before we can get anything moving, unfortunately. And it is getting late, so I'm probably going to call it right here. I am still confident that this will work. Yeah, I mean, look, this is nicely bottlenecked at 5,000, so that's all going to be running nicely. Everything is going to run beautifully. The scrap system, just going to redo that. That's just broken, and it needs to be redone. But I will probably do that off the air. I think that is a relatively understood thing, so we will tackle that another time. But until then, I have been Tiny Pirate. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. We race towards trying to get Material Science Pack 2, and you realize that these are... I think there's more. I don't even want to think about how many. There's a 3 in there. There's a 4, and I'm pretty sure there's a 5 as well buried in there. Yeah, well, it's at least a 4, and then there's a deep set base pack on top of that. So God, we're not even gonna... Yeah, let's not look at that. That's bad news. But I will catch you all again soon after I've torn out our silly, foolish scrap production and gone for something a little bit more organized and coherent, I think. So until then, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this little fiddle around. I know I have, and I'll catch you all again soon. Goodbye.